These longhorns are really making my life difficult. They keep breaking. It's not just the bulls anymore. Even the oh gosh, holy moly! Even the females. Even the female. Hey, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. I don't have a hand to love you, but I will just put my hand around her. Give me some kissy. I love this girl. Where's my snack? I come for my snacks. Where's my snacks, Daddy? Hold on, sweetie. I'm filling up the water. So even the females are wreaking havoc on our self-filling bubbles. That's underneath there. But they keep breaking things off, y'all. And I'm having to fill every water trough by water hose every day. And it's not a big deal because I do come every day. But I'll tell you what, there's no way you could ever skip a day here. Now, hold on. You could, but because don't forget, all these girls have the ponds for just in case. We don't like that. We like to continue to have a fresh water supply as well. But this is a lot of work, and you spend about an hour of your day doing this right here. I want to show you something really cute, and it's kind of sad, but listen, it's not cold, but it has gotten colder with this little front we have, and our sweet Indy is pretty much buried herself over here in the pine shavings. We're still watching. Look at sweet girl. She's kind of camouflaged in there, friends. You have to look for her, but oh, she's wonderful. Hey, sweetie, I see you. You guys let Ernie go in and dry up. It's drizzling rain. It's been raining for several hours this morning. But Indy's like trying to stay nice and warm and dry. And she's gone in. Oh, boy, but Mom's leaving, so she'll leave too. There she goes. And the thing is, with her type of fiber, those pine shavings will be there for days. They're not going to come out anytime soon. I don't guess that's a problem. But I think that's the sweetest. And oh, look. Oh, my goodness. She's mostly covered on one side. Okay, sweetie. Okay. But Ernie's up and about, friends, and we think that he's getting better. We certainly hope he is. The treatments with the iron and checking his gums and whites of his eyes daily, eyelids, that will continue, and we still have him in our thoughts and prayers. And I do think he's going to be fine, y'all. I really do. I think that every day, it's slow, but every day I think that he feels a little bit better. And that makes us very happy. As far as the other babies go, it's just that kind of a day, friends. You guys know that goats don't like to get wet. Now, sometimes they will. Don't get me wrong. They're goats. They're animals. But they don't like to be wet unless they're hungry. Now, Starla and Starbuck are hungry. They're like, you know what? We didn't get enough to eat last night. So we've already put a flake of hay out this morning, and they both come to eat. Whereas most of the babies are still hanging out over in the loafing shed or around the loafing shed. Now, they're not alone. Tilly, peeking from behind that tree, Pig Trudy has knocked all of my playground equipment over, which is typical. And then, let's look at here. We have a sweet Sissy. Hey, Sissy. Hi, sweetie. Are you hungry too, love? Oh, you and Candace, look, her and her baby are over here eating as well. She's like, Dad, girls got to eat. A girl's got to eat, Dad. Yes, they do. I understand, sweetie. That's fine. But I tell you what, these feeders work out great. Now, Jamie and I have a plan. This is going to be something you haven't heard yet. First time hearing it right now. There's the first time hearing this right now. Y'all ready? I'm going to walk in and show you. I don't want the animals to come running to me, but I want to show you something we're going to do. But what I would like to do is put concrete. Check this out. Come from the fence, maybe about 4 foot out to here. 4 foot or so. And then go down all the way to our other fence, and maybe just a very thin 2-3 inches of concrete. You wouldn't need rebar, I don't think. I'll find out from Sam. But we will put concrete across here. Concrete so that this area can never get muddy or mucky. We can come out with our blower and blow it off daily if we want to. We will, here, you ready to hear this? Since Pig Trudy keeps knocking these down, I will literally bury these into the concrete so they can't be moved. So they will always be here, 3 of them, and then we can blow off the concrete from their little poop or from any food that has spilt, and the animals could literally come stand on the concrete to eat. Now, I have no idea if you guys like that idea or not. So, are there any cons to that? I think there's tons of pros. There's tons of pros. Are there any cons? Hey, sweetie, baby girl, you don't like the concrete idea? It would keep the pasture a whole lot cleaner. No, because we come out and just blow, we take that blower and just blow all this stuff off, you know, and then the actual feeding area would be on concrete. And if that works out, and if y'all think it's a wonderful idea, but what I'm wondering about are the cons. I don't think the concrete will affect this tree here at all. This tree's far enough away from the fence where the roots will be fine if you have a little bit of concrete over along through here. But there is a tree over here, and we could always stop the concrete before we get this far if we needed to. There's a couple of roots from these 2 trees here that might be an issue. So even if you wanted to stop that concrete, you know, maybe here or so, you still have plenty of space to fit everything in. Anyway, it's just an idea, something I was thinking about, talking to Jamie about. We did call Mr. Sam, who's going to drive out and have a peek. And he'll talk to us a little bit about what it's going to require as far as rebar and all of that. It would not be slick. It would be the other type of concrete where it's kind of rocky and chippy. Not chippy, but rough. So the animals would be slipping and sliding when it does rain. Oh, y'all look. Oh, babies, y'all go inside there. So what's happened is those big galoots like Brady and Lenny and Ringo are being typical bullies and not letting all the babies come in, which is sad. You see Brady right at the door saying, no girls allowed, no girls allowed, this is a boys club. Oh, the Wacky Pack Shack should be for all the babies. Now, don't forget that in times past, we would have this other gate opened over here so they have another loading shed to go into. Right now, we have Carl over there who's not letting anyone in. So, all right, well, I would love to hear your ideas about the concrete, the pros and the cons. Sissy, there's food everywhere. Y'all be sweet, please. Y'all be sweet to Dinky. He has to eat too. Trudy, don't go over there, Trudy. Trudy, everyone's scared of Trudy. She's like the big brute. She's just a big brute, friend. So we love her, but she's such the brute. Yes, she is. Just such the brute. The feed troughs, the new feed troughs are working out pretty good. We only have one problem in the fact that, well, our brute, Trudy, walks by, and after she's done eating, Dinky, she'll knock them over. Because, see, there's hay inside there. She doesn't really care for the hay, but Trudy wants the grain. And there's a little bit of grain at the bottom of those trays. You see the little baby's going to eat on it. Oh, my goodness, Candy, please, Candace. Ringo, be sweet to her. She's a little girl. There's grain down here as well. Now, they've already eaten all the grain out of here. But there's pieces of grain in here. And the goats, well, some pigs, so Pig Newton can reach the grains. Shirley, baby, don't go. Guys, that's not Shirley. That's Sissy. No, there's Sissy. That... Guys, I would lose my head if it wasn't hooked on. Okay, that right there. Starla. That's Starla. That's Starbuck. Starla, baby, Sissy. This is, oh my gosh. Friends, I'm so sorry you get to see all of this. Trudy, that one's all gone, baby. It's all gone. All the oatmeal's gone out of there, baby. They eat the oatmeal so darn fast because they're pigs. And they still look for everything else. It doesn't, hey, settle it down. It doesn't help. Please be sweet to each other. It doesn't help that Ringo likes to have oatmeal. Oh my God, have mercy, y'all. I'm glad you're able to see this, okay? I really am glad you're able to see this. Why? If laughter is the best medicine, I will live forever, y'all. You hear what I'm saying? If laughter truly is the best medicine, then I will live forever, because I swear to God, this is the funniest thing ever. I wanted to see if Trudy's gonna start knocking these things over while we're watching. I don't think she's ready for that yet. She gets to a point where she gets desperate, all right? And once she gets to that desperation mode, when all the food's almost gone, and she's looking around and seeing other animals are still eating on things, that's when she gets mean. And then she'll go by and start knocking trays over, just knocking the entire food trough over to get to it, whatever's inside there. But that scares me. That right there scares me. Trudy! No! Trudy! That right there is what scares us. So, as much as you all love her, guys, as much as we all love her, and we all love her, do not think that we don't love her. But listen, she's not an angel, y'all. She's not an angel, okay? And that was our sweet Starla. You okay, sweetie? So I want to show you real fast. You're going to be mad anyway. I know you're mad. But Starla, she did not draw any blood. Looky. See that? She just wanted her off of there because she gets to be mean, y'all. It's about food, and she gets this food aggression. And she's afraid that Starla's getting something that she ain't going to get to. And I think that all of us have seen our siblings or our spouse eating more than we are. I used to remember that Uncle Dan would go through we'd be having a family dinner, and Uncle Dan would not even wait until the prayer. He would make his plate first. He had to make his plate first to make sure he got plenty. And we all love Uncle Dan, all right? We love Uncle Dan. That's my brother, Uncle Dan. But I will say that he was a whole lot like you know who when it comes to the dinner table. And he would do whatever it took to get his servings first. And then many times Dan would be going up for seconds before we even made our plates. Yeah, I'm not making that up. I love Dan. Guys, don't you sit there and try to start no drama. I love Dan, and he knows it. I'd do anything for my brother. I would. But he would be making his seconds before we even got our first plate fixed. And so I know about Trudy's type, okay? That's all I'm saying. I love Dan, but I know Trudy's type. I hope that you got a little bit of laughter out of this, even though I know that your mouth dropped the same way mine did when she snatched Starla off of there. And couldn't your comments focus more on me and my memory loss of forgetting that little goat's name for a minute there? I literally forgot her name. My mind went completely blank. And I know you heard it. I know you heard it. And I can't tell you what or why or how, but they all are little gluttons when it comes to food. And you love them. And I want you to see something, guys. Don't think they're poor. Don't feel sorry for these goats or these pigs or these birds. Don't you feel sorry for any of them. They are not thin. These babies eat aplenty, okay? But they can sure look like little beggars, like they're starving when it comes time for dinner. And remember, this is afternoon. We've already fed hay this morning. So this is not their first meal of the day, their first and only meal. They've already eaten. They've had hay to nibble on all darn day. And semi-green pastures. So, all right. Y'all better love them.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.